Now, another thing you did that was independent that people didn't understand at the time because of what the context of the time was, you started working with Tupac on the One Nation album.
Yep, and he was going to bring Death Row East. Remember? He said, I'm bringing Death Row East.
Yep.
And he was going to start his own label.
Tell me about that time, you're meeting with Tupac and your decision to work with him at a time when it was so volatile between the coasts.
It was warm with us and Biggie.
Yeah.
Already. We were not conscious. We were kids, bro. And when you look back and you look at kids having fun or kids making fun of each other, you know, even Tupac died at 25.
Yeah,
we were kids,
a child now.
So yeah, so we are on one coast doing stuff, and then I get a call from Tupac. And look, I'm just gonna say it, right? We was going through our own stuff with Biggie and his camp because we had made some fun of Biggie.
Right, in that video. In the OGC video.
In the OGC video. Okay? It was some drama behind that. A lot of shit. Gun drama, all that. And we had our own shit with Biggie. But we did not go to the West Coast because of that.
Right.
I want people to know that. I got a call from Tupac personally on my phone, on the phones too, and I spoke to him personally, and he said he wanted us to come out because he wanted to do the One Nation album. He planned that in jail. He has the letters written in jail.
Yeah, that's right.
So it wasn't just based around, oh, y'all got beef with Biggie, yo, we gonna make it strategic and da-da-da. No, it was not that. It was that Pac called us, and I'm a real dude. You know what I'm saying? So I don't care if you're in California, the desert, the jungle, the blungle, I don't care what you call it. Nigga, I'm from Franklin Avenue. What's cracking? Where you at? Feel me? So he called me like, yo, come out to Cali. Yo, we out in Cali. As soon as we get off the plane, the minute we get off the plane, this nigga didn't even get out of jail yet. Meet me at the studio. We go right from when he get out of jail, right to the studio. And we just start recording the album and started doing One Nation.
Right.
Where his goal was to make hip hop one nation and get with Biggie at the end to show that it was really, the intent was to yell loud enough for everybody to hear.
He said as much at the time during interviews, but the drama and the press was so hot that I feel like a lot of that was being overlooked. He would say, and Pac was, he was volatile as well. He was angry. He'd been in jail. He was dealing with a lot of street culture and gang culture. But he said, really, I'm doing this One Nation project with these dudes to show that it's not an East Coast, West Coast thing. And he did say in one interview that at some point he wanted it all to come together.
That was we used to be in a crib, and that was his thing.
Yeah.
Simple and plain. We used to be in the crib, and that was his thing. Meaning, I want to link with Big. It ain't Big there. That's my brother.
I was around. I was around. I spent time hanging out, smoking blunts with both of them together.
That's
so
crazy.
I was around to witness the camaraderie and the love.
Well, no,
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it was real. It was real.
It was real.
Yeah, that's right. It was real. And Biggie, and Biggie played it back, which was smart, which was cool. Biggie was like, look, I'm not going to...
He say nothing.
I ain't going to get into this like this, you know what I'm saying? Because I already know that, a lot of this is bigger because of the press and the public and all these other people that when it start to come down, I'll be able to deal with it. But it was Pop going... Because you're not dealing with it, I'm turning it up while you're trying to bring it down.
Yeah.
And then, but eventually, we got to show people that it was really just a me and you thing. And I had some issues with you, and my issues with you became public because you did things that I feel like that made it public. And then you may say, well, I didn't do that. You did the... So that was like, those two brothers, they had to have their own... And that was what One Nation was about. It was about us bringing all of them two together to have their own moment. And they literally was going to throw their hand up. Pac was going to ask Big, could they hold their hand up?
Yeah. He comes from revolution. He comes from revolutionary. So even though he's you hot and hot-headed in your early 20s, but imagine if Pac and Biggie had survived, what kind of revolutionary mind state they would be on.
It would have been so incredible that the next level, and I feel unfortunate that that the higher powers that be took advantage of that moment, and now our brothers are not here.
What we done started. Look at what we done started. This the people party. When opportunity knocking, then young nigga move that door. Whoa, get your foot stuck in it, call me young, go get it. They can't fuck with it, might as well roll with it. What's the word?